we're going to be going over all of the holiday themed books that I want to get to this year, or like my holiday themed TBR. Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. My name is Reagan. Today is going to be Bookmas Day 3. A lot of these are books that I have found and screenshotted off of Kindle Unlimited that I want to get to. And then there's a few towards the end that are books that I already own. I have 14 books on my holiday themed TBR. We're just going to get right into it, by the way. The first two are by Morgan Elizabeth. 'Tis the Season for Revenge. This is one that's been on my holiday themed TBR for a while now. I've heard it's like a good spicy little Christmas romance. Big Nick Energy by Morgan Elizabeth as well, which is one that I've heard so much about. Like literally every time I look up Christmas recommendations on TikTok or Christmas book recommendations on YouTube, literally anywhere, this one comes up as one of the first spicy romances to read around Christmas time. I literally don't know what it's about. I think it might be like a single parent romance. I always see Morgan Elizabeth books on my Kindle and in my Kindle library. I screenshot them and I'm like, oh, I really want to read that book. I have yet to actually get to one of her books. And I think I'll probably start with Big Nick Energy because that's the one I've heard the most about. We also have a book by Megan Quinn. I read my first Megan Quinn book this year and I quickly fell in love with her writing style. Just how fun and quick and witty her writing is. Slightly cringe, but in a funny way. So we have Resting Scrooge Face by Megan Quinn, also on the Kindle Unlimited library. And I also believe the Kindle Unlimited library has the audiobook as well, so I might try and do that. I actually might listen to that on the car ride back, or I might listen to my Spotify rap. Number 4 is Trick Shot by Kayla Gross. Now this doesn't sound like a Christmas romance, but the cover looks very Christmassy, but I'm like a bit confused. This is another one that every recommendation video I see about holiday romances, this one's in there. It's either reverse harem or why choose, but I know that there's multiple in. A Very Krampus Holiday by Katie Robert. I've read the Dark Olympus series by Katie Robert, but I saw she had a Christmas themed book out and I was like, oh, I need to read that. Her spice is so well done. All her plots and all of her books are very unique. I don't know if this is like a monster or like a normal kind of romance. I'm not too sure. I'm leaning more towards it's probably a monster. This is the one that I screenshotted off Kindle, but it's not on the Kindle Unlimited library, and that's Merry Inkmas by Talia Hibbert. I've also heard a lot of good things, actually more mixed things. I'll have to buy it physically, which is kind of the only problem, because then like if I don't love it, I can't DNF. I gotta finish it out at that point. I think the main male character is a tattoo artist, and maybe so is the main female character. I know that there's a tattoo artist in there. I've read a few books by Talia Hibbert and I've enjoyed them. I read the Brown Sisters trilogy. I tried to get into one of her YA books, but I didn't really enjoy that, but I'm just like not a YA person. All of these, by the way, I'm not expecting to enjoy as like books. I'm expecting to enjoy these as like Christmas themed books. There's a difference. You gotta go in there for the vibes, you know what I'm saying? All We Want by Marie Rose. It doesn't look like a very Christmassy cover, but it says in the title on Kindle Unlimited that it is a Christmas themed novella novel. I have never heard anyone else talk about it. The cover is really what drew me in because a lot of the Christmas romances are like illustrated covers with very clear Christmas themes on them, but this one's kind of more understated in the cover design and also in the title. Like All We Want for Christmas is a song, but All We Want like as a title is kind of inconspicuously holiday themed. It kind of caught my attention in a different way than all the other ones. Next we have Screwing Mr. Scrooge by Nicole Green. I don't really remember what this cover looks like if I'm being honest. I know I screenshotted it. I'm pretty sure it's illustrated and green. This one kind of gives the same vibes as 'Tis the Season for Revenge, the enemies to lovers. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more on the rom-com-y side, which that's pretty different from all the other ones on my list because I tend to not gravitate towards rom-coms that often. My December Darling by Lauren Asher. This is a new release that came out in November of this year. I really enjoy Lauren Asher's writing. I just finished the Dirty Air series by her. It's actually right next to me right here, and the cover is absolutely adorable. I was gonna say it's absolutely darling, but that would be a little bit too much. It's absolutely adorable. I love the gingerbread house. I love the color. I'm probably gonna order it no matter what. I went to find Christmas books in my local Barnes & Noble, but they didn't really have a bunch out. I was like, surely they'll have the Lauren Asher one because it had released already. Like it's a new release, so I was like, surely they're gonna have the new Lauren Asher release, and they didn't. I'm either gonna order that, I'm gonna try and find it at a Barnes sooner or later. Since it's a new release, I would love to try and get to it this year. I really would like to like grind out a lot of these. I've been in the holiday spirit this year. Like I have been exclusively reading Christmas books, so these are the ones that I haven't gotten to yet. I've already read like 3 or 4. I like want to keep that momentum going. I'm normally not one to gravitate towards holiday reads, but this year character. It's something in me that's like, I really want to read them. How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. This, however, I started it yesterday. I am loving it so far. I'm so glad that I pre-ordered it. The Grinch is one of my favorite Christmas movies, first of all. And this story, the way it's told is so unique. For a romance book, there's like a narrator. How the Grinch, the original like animated movie, has a narrator. The story is told like that, and the characters will refer to the narrator in kind of that Dr. Seussy way. And I am loving it. I'm really loving the characterization of our main character as the Grinch and how she's included all of the other characters in this movie, like Max, Martha May, Cindy Lou, and even like the setting. It's so strategically and well done in my opinion, and I'm really loving it. I have a vlog of that one, so I'll keep you updated on that. That one's a little bit of a cheat because I've already started reading it. But Along Came Holly by Cody Hall. This is the third and final book, I believe, in the, is it like the Mary something trilogy, I think. I read the second one, There's Something About Mary, last year. I didn't realize it was the second book in a series. And then this year, recently, I read Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist. And now I want to finish up the trilogy this season with Along Came Holly. Holly Jolly Ever After by Julia Murphy and Sierra Simone. I read the first one to this series last year. It's like a little spicy, fun, Christmassy time. So I picked up the second one and I'm going to get to it at some point. Kind of lower on my priority out of all of these. These next two and last two are kind of a little bit more out of the box. I have Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. This is the Christmas novella for the Caraval trilogy. Has recently come out, I think in the last month or so, maybe in November. Just like how A Court of Frost and Starlight is for ACOTAR, it's kind of like that for the Caraval trilogy. Be sure, I think it's like only 150-ish pages. Comfort and Joy by Kristen Hanna. I don't really know anything about this. I know that Kristen Hanna is a very famous author, and I have quite a few of her books. I've never read any of them. I have a physical copy that my grandmother gave me, and I've had it for a few years, and I really would like to get to it at some point. It's not very long. I actually don't know the plot at all, couldn't tell you anything about it. It's red and tiny, and it's by Kristen Hanna, and that's everything I know about it. Those are the 14, I think I counted right, 14 books that I would like to get to this holiday season. Let me know if you have any recommendations for other holiday books that you've read or you think I should read. Thank you so much for watching day 3 of Bookmas. If you'd like to stick around for the rest of the days, I'm posting a video every other day in December. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll hopefully see you in another video. Bye.